Just when you thought it was all over, they always come back for more. Nothing truly stays dead forever. The witching hour is upon us, and time is running out. It's a race against the clock and against the undead. This is the Venom of horrors for Corona Fever.
Candyman. 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 Oh. Candyman. Hello, dude. My name's Justin. Oh. Hey, Kaylah.
What's wrong?
My entire web series is under attack because I talk shit about movies as a hobby, so serial killers from slasher movies are after me. One of my best friends has actually been murdered, and now all of my housemates are being hacked to pieces. You?
Oh, I'm just bored. You want to watch a movie?
I guess. I've got nothing else to do. What movie?
How about Teeth?
The one about the killer foof.
Uh-huh.
Do we have to?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Teeth. The feminist movie about a killer vagina with teeth. There's really not much else to introduce it with. It was a hit at the Sundance Film Festival that year, and Jess Wexler, who played the lead, picked up the special jury prize for dramatic performance.
Do we have to?
Uh-huh.
I can't make sense of it.
So our story begins in a nice suburban neighborhood next to a matte painting of the Springfield power plant.
I love how it opens with such happy music. It's about a killer for JJ!
So these kids are Dawn and Brad, but immediately it seems like they're flashing each other. And the parents are just sitting there just watching. Why are they allowing this to happen? This isn't normal.
She ain't my sister.
Well, it's my sincere hope that she will be.
What? No! Who looks at this and thinks, aw, they're showing each other their genitals. Let's make them related. No, I got 3 stepbrothers and 2 sisters. None of us ever showed our junk for show and tell.
You're missing out.
What?
Nothing.
No.
Hey, try to be friends, okay?
And you try a better line read, okay?
No way!
But then, Brad fingers her, but gets his finger cut. Is it bad that all I can think of right now is, what exactly can she even use this superpower for anyway? It's not like she can just be like...
Stop right there, scumbag! You've left me no choice. gets bit, they ask Dawn if she's okay. But she's completely fine. She's like,
What? Nah, fam, I'm chill.
So Dawn is part of some weird cult-like Christian abstinence group, and this is just creepy as hell. They're like zombies.
yeah, the thing about this is, I used to believe in this. I also remember feeling absolute guilt whenever I'd have any sort of sexual feelings, especially since I learned later on that I'm bisexual.
Oh, really?
Dude, I'm taken.
You know, me and Danielle Harris have a nice little cottage. You're welcome to visit us anytime.
No, goddammit!
Looking back, I really hate how these people would basically scare young people away from sex. When you treat the topic of sex like it's forbidden until you get a sheet of paper and pretty much shame people for their natural sexual urges, not counting pedophilia or bestiality, you're gonna make it hard for people to really learn what they can about it and how to practice it safely when they get older, specifically if they decide not to wait until marriage. Not only that, some of them will treat having sex as an act of rebellion as opposed to an intimate moment between consenting partners that needs to be handled responsibly by getting examined and getting access to birth control and or condoms. And this is why young people end up pregnant or with STDs.
We have a gift. A very precious gift. And what do you do with gifts?
Throw them in the closet, re-gift them next Christmas, and hope you're not giving it to the person who gave it to you in the first place? I mean, what? No, that's bad. Who does that and stuff?
Do you go around giving them to everyone you pass on the street? No! No, those wouldn't be gifts. They'd be like a handout.
Handouts are for dirty liberals.
And I'm not just talking to the girls.
Filthy Jezebel whores.
You're gonna hold on to it and share it with the mother of your children.
And you gotta wait specifically until after you have children to have sex. That's how that works, right?
That's to remind you to keep your gift wrapped. Wrapped until the day you trade it in for that other ring.
A nice, tasty ring pop.
That gold ring.
Oh. Never mind.
If you used your hand on yourself, do you think that's pure?
Pure fun.
And is any of this groping, touching okay?
I missed you. This whole break, I've been calling in
And there
my
are
job that I have. Ugh, mine too.
Okay, this audio balance is annoying the shit out of me. The focus should be on Dawn and these two random characters, but we mostly hear this discount version of Steve from Blue's Clues until the middle part.
And then Dawn and this dude just stare at each other. Like, this is literally their first time meeting. This is how they are introduced to one another. This is just weird! Who does this? Except for Edward and Bella.
Well, I don't know about you, but that's how I met my fiancé. Hi, Kaylah.
Christian. Want a bang?
Sure.
You have pain today?
Let's talk about young people stuff.
Like Pokemons and that Miley Citrus gal.
Am I doing this right? Dab on them hatters, bruv G. But wait, they still live at home? Have you seen them?
Dawn looks like she's in her 20s and Brad looks like he's at least 35.
Love is worth waiting for.
Wait. Yeah, I'll wait.
I'd have to
Get her panties off.
Hey, what kind of soda do you guys got, huh?
We got cherries. Let's pop that cherry. Sharon, how's your Sorry!
What the hell just happened? Who does this? Oh look, Ashley Tisdale.
There's something weird in my book.
Leave it.
I have it too. Sticker. What's it hiding?
The state school board has rightly ordered it be concealed. A detailed diagram of the...
Vulva.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Why are they covering that up?
that should be obvious.
They showed the penis picture.
That's different.
How so?
Exactly! Sexism.
Sad thing is, Ryan, you'll probably never know.
Alright, that was funny.
I think I can tell you how it's different. Girls have a natural modesty.
Whereas guys just whip their dicks out on a whim? Oh.
Hey, babe, homework.
What? Babe, what are you doing?
It's not gonna suck itself, whore.
It's not even hard.
Well, that's your job, ain't it?
Oh, great! I read about that one.
Phil, that's rated R.
Yeah, so's Passion of the Christ. What's your point?
Dawn and some other losers go on a double date, but Haz feels kind of left out as the others are making out and he's set up camp in their friend zone. It's cool, bro, just don't turn out like Jacob. But then he even gives the rape eyes! No! No, you stop it right now!
Do you think this is a good idea?
We're in a group.
We'll police each other. Right?
Is their entire relationship just staring at each other?
I think they got their relationship advice from Stephanie Meyer.
So, Brad basically has an arc where, since the incident as kids, he is now terrified of vaginas, and he only does it in the butt now, which causes problems with him and his girlfriend.
No, I do have a perfectly good pussy.
I'm sure you do.
Okay, that was really funny. What the hell's going on?
You know, when a guy calls a girl his bitch, I don't think he literally means she's a female dog.
This movie's a
So no one's ever even touched you?
Absolutely not.
It's got teeth!
Aren't you?
I'm a virgin.
It's great.
In his eyes.
Oh.
It was just once. About a year and a half ago.
Right.
Still dealing with the guilt.
Oh no, he's one of those. Look, I don't care what your youth pastor tells you. Once you've done the horizontal hustle, your V-card is cashed in for life. And you know what? It's not a bad thing. Provided your partner was a consenting party and wasn't a crazy loony. Although those are sometimes the best ones. Am I wrong?
Babe,
What?
you ain't sucking it.
Grab some lotion and turn on the vacuum. I'll be right there.
Under all that heat.
That looks like my foof! Oh god, she's gonna touch us up. No! You stop that right now! Don't do it! Stay away from the taco! Admittedly though, she does have a really sweet fantasy of a wedding with the friend zone guy, but I'm just waiting for the horror to show up. Yep, there it is. But it is built up really well. There's a lot of suspense where the movie doesn't actually show or tell us what it is for a good long while.
What is wrong with me? Purity.
No, honey, it's called puberty.
Can't wait till I hit it. But why is there a random old guy in the locker room watching the boys get out the showers? Nice ass! Is it Charlie Sheen?
From what I heard last night,
Did that turn you on?
That's your sister!
step-sister.
That doesn't make it okay. He still wants to bang her. He wants to screw his sister. And he knows she has a Dracula fanny.
Yeah, this just makes me glad that 2 of my brothers turned out gay and the other one just wasn't a demented
Dawn?
I need to see you.
God damn, he got there quicker than if she said my parents aren't home.
It is quite a cute scene, though, as they hang out together and go swimming. It is really sweet and charming, and nothing bad's gonna happen to ruin it.
But why is she wearing my grandmother's bathing suit?
Did you just say grandmother?
Yeah?
It's Grandma.
What's the big deal?
Just say grandmother!
That's just how I imagined you in my mind.
You're beautiful. You imagined me? That's okay. I did too. You. Except with less.
Damn, we got a real Casanova over here.
Oh man, I really like this guy now, and I can tell it's gonna go bad. Come on, dude.
I wouldn't cover myself with that girl. It's probably caked with diseases.
Her has fangs. I think she has bigger things to worry about. Oh god, dude, she said no! Just take the hint! Stop! Stop it right now!
Take a hint, take a hint!
We made a sacred promise. Get off.
You don't have to do anything.
Okay, dude, maybe use your other head for a second.
Damn it. Stop. Damn it, Toby. No!
I haven't even jerked off since Easter!
What?
Okay, I get that this is a horror comedy, and the comedy works really well in other places, but it's just out of place here.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best line in the movie, but we really shouldn't be laughing when a woman is being raped.
I mean, the rest of the scene is really traumatic, and it's difficult to watch. A woman's being raped. And then they just throw this line in, and what did he even expect her reaction to be? Oh, what's that? You haven't bashed one out for a few months? Oh, well, go ahead. Woohoo! Take me, big boy!
Oh, classy. Now he's taking inspiration from Brock Turner. Nice. Yes! Bleed, you dirty rapist!
No! She's like a slasher villain. She's like Freddy or Jason, but she cuts away balls and willies. No!
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a very big loss. The thing is, I know this would be incredibly traumatic for someone in this situation, but not only do we have zero sympathy for him because, well, he's a rapist, but the way he's screaming is just hilarious.
And then we get some happy-ass choir music. Yeah, this guy just raped a woman, but... Oh. What would you even do in this scenario? What, turn yourself in? Yes, excuse me, officer, but basically I was being raped by this man, so then I cut off his wee-wee with my crotch. Seriously, what would you do?
Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. The weekend comes, my cycle hums, ready to race to you.
It is quite interesting though. You're not entirely sure if she's traumatized from being raped or the fact that she just murdered a man and severed his wing wang.
Probably a bit of both. I gotta say, I do like how they portray what a rape victim goes through after it happens, especially when they've had it drummed into their head that sex is a dirty thing only married couples are allowed to do. Granted, she also has to deal with the guilt of killing someone, but Jess Wexler really plays this very well, and you really sympathize with her.
Then Brad starts sucking his cut finger. What the hell is going on?
Okay, this scene is really creepy. Dawn tries to deliver her regular purity speech, but feels violated and just can't do it anymore. Not only does it capture just how isolated someone feels in her situation, but it really shows how creepy and cult-like a lot of these religious groups can seem to someone who either may not be a believer or may be having doubts about their own beliefs. It's especially creepy when you compare it to the first scene where they all seem to be on the same page with the purity thing.
The actress also does an incredible job. There's such subtlety in her face, she doesn't even really need dialogue here. She conveys every emotion with her eyes alone. But look at this nerdy guy. Is it just me, or is his hair moving from one side to the other? Little weirdo.
Okay, what the hell kind of dance is this? They really couldn't get someone to make a beat or a song for this? They sound like they hired John Williams as the DJ.
Hey, Dawn!
What are you doing here?
Checking it out.
Ah! A nice guy! Quick, somebody get some axe!
Are y'all gonna suck my dick or not?
Speaking of sharp objects...
But Dawn rejects the nice guy. See, Jacob ruined it for everyone.
Can you blame her? He literally asks her out with a business card!
What's so goddamn funny about it?
Dude, you asked her out with a business card!
But then he even goes to her house. What the hell?
Dude, are you trying to get a record for being a creepy pervert? Go and find another vagina! Preferably toothless.
But I must admit though, Brad is kind of growing on me.
You're kidding.
I mean, he's so weird, he's almost kind of cool.
Hey, Brad. I'm here for Dawn.
You're out of your league, pussy boy.
No!
Excuse me?
Get the off my property.
Listen, man.
Okay, not twice then. Turn around and fall down. Totally natural. Let's break for lunch.
You do feel a lot of sympathy for Dawn though. She no longer feels pure and entirely blames herself. She even takes a school book from earlier and fixes it because it had censored images of a vagina. She wants to see what a real one looks like and is thankful that hers looks real. Except hers has jaws inside it.
Also, credit to the filmmakers for this shot. Oh yeah, real creative name for your search engine, guys.
In these myths, the story is always the same. The hero must do battle with the woman.
Okay, I'm just gonna nitpick here. I just don't see the need for the voiceover. The screen shows up pretty clearly in the shot, and we can very clearly see what she's reading about. And we can obviously see that she's reading it. If they want to focus on specific details like the hero angle of this myth, they could easily do a close-up of that paragraph. This doesn't need to be spelled out for us. Even Twilight understood that. This movie is literally making me defend Twilight.
And break her power.
But the music is so cartoony, I can't take it seriously. I forgot to take out the trash. They are trying to make a vagina tooth monster a serious Greek myth. Nah. Hercules, Thor, Toothed Fanny.
I could see it. Oh my god, she's bald!
Kim, honey, I'm gonna call you.
Bitch! Close the browser! I assume you're not using a private browser so the page will show up in your history, or just press the goddamn power button! It's not that difficult!
Anyway, Dawn heads to the gynecologist. And yeah, this sign, So not clever.
So I imagine you have no idea what to expect.
Not really.
Well, don't worry. I'm not gonna bite you.
This writer thinks he's so clever.
Scoot down.
No, don't do it!
So, let's test your flexibility.
Oh, he's gonna do it! He's gonna do it! Don't put your hand up there! Of course, this guy's a creep too and gets all up in there before his fingers get sliced off.
What have you put in here?
Payback, you sick
You actually assume it's a dream at first because of how ridiculous it is, so it is a nice little fake out. But great, now she feels even more alone.
The thing is, I know they're going for the whole men is bad angle, but I highly doubt that this guy is the only gynecologist there. You can request a female one, you know, especially if you don't want to be seen by this guy. And once again, I know I shouldn't be laughing, but their screams sound like they're playing a game of Marco Polo.
Hey, maybe they're playing Marco Polo. Jeez, that was a great game.
Oh, and then Dawn's mother dies. Jesus Christ, what else could possibly go wrong in this poor girl's life? Her brother's a weirdo who wants to rape her, this other guy rapes her, and then there's a friend-zone douchebag who won't leave her alone, then a gynecologist is fiddling with her hoo-ha, and then her mum croaks. Next, she's gonna be forced to watch Pink Flamingo, she'll step in dog shit, she'll get hit by a bus. So she has no one else to go to except the nice guy. Well, you know, and her stepdad. You know, he's the only man in the movie who isn't a complete arse. But yeah, she has to go to the nice guy.
But why? He asked her out with a business card!
Let it go.
No! I'm a woman, I refuse!
Dentata.
What?
It's Latin for teeth. Vagina, that...
Yeah, I know what that is.
How? It's a demonic demon fanny, and this one jackass is like, oh yes, I know what that is. Yes, it's common curriculum in American high schools. Oh yes, I learned about the demonic cervix. Yes, that was I got an A+ in that degree. Yes.
Probably visited that weird part of Pornhub too much.
Where are my clothes?
In my bed. Want to take a look?
Sure. Oh, you mean him, sorry.
To the smartest, prettiest girl I know.
Emma Watson?
Danielle Harris? But not only does he try to bang her, he even roofies her. Relatable. I mean, nothing. Why is every man in this movie an arse? This movie is just feminist propaganda bullshit. That's what it is. Literally, the only male in this film who isn't a cock-munching dickhead is her stepdad. And even he let her brother finger her. Her boyfriend rapes her. The doctor tries to fist her and loses his watch up her vagina. Her brother wants to bang her. This guy drugs her. Hey, director, what man upset you? Please tell me, what did he do? Stick his dick in your letterbox and all over your furniture? Please tell me. Go and see a counselor. Because whatever a man did to you, you need help.
What's worse is the director is a man. He's a gay man, but still.
He must have been screwed over by men.
Probably.
I was thinking the same thing.
To be fair, at least this guy uses a toy on her first. Smart dude, just testing the waters.
Okay, but why did he have that in the first place? Did he buy it with the anticipation of getting laid? I wonder how that exchange went. Can I help his next?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this. It's for my girlfriend.
Do you blow her up?
No. You wanna maybe go out sometime?
can't.
Do you want me to stop?
No.
And hey, he also offers to stop. So he only drugs girls. He doesn't necessarily rape them. He's different, yes. He's a very nice young man.
But the crown made me think of the cyclostomes, the lamprey. See the serration near the tip?
All I can see is the bullshit you're spouting.
So this comes from a cross between a shark and an eel? Something like that?
No. Our tests show that it's human.
It's a pussy pellet. But her teeth don't actually latch onto his cock, so I guess consensual sex is fine? Hear that, kids? Drug a chick and then it's okay to f*** her.
I mean, you'd have to be drugged in order to be able to f*** a guy who screams like that during sex.
But who the hell answers the phone during sex anyway? Seriously, I could have been in New Orleans and Hurricane Katrina was outside. I ain't stopping for no one. Anyway, it turns out that this guy is also a prick because he only banged her to win a bet. So she bites his cock, but... Alright, this is actually hilarious. See? That was actually funny and it worked for the scene. It wasn't nearly as graphic and disturbing as the last one. It's just the look on her face like, shit, done it again. Oh, what am I like? No! Stop showing severed sausage! Oh! But Dawn's kind of a badass now, just punishing douchebag men. Who, you know, apparently seem to be everyone alive.
Call 911! And make me some pizza rolls.
Hardly seems worth it.
Ooh, mother just got castrated twice! God damn!
Please. Please, son.
Sorry, Dad, but you don't exactly fit with our evil men narrative, so you're gonna have to die.
You made her my sister. I loved her, Dad.
Oh. Dude, you were, what, 7? 8? The only thing you should be loving at that age are action figures, boogers, and farts.
I actually think this is a massive missed opportunity.
Go on.
I mean, Brad's character is clearly disturbed, but it may be down to his traumatic childhood of being bitten by his sister's foo-foo. He is quite fascinating to watch, and the fact that he was in love with someone who was then made to become his relative, it's a cool angle that they could have gone further with. But like Kaylah said, it really doesn't work with their ages.
I'm sorry. She was screaming, but Brad said just to ignore it. She did that all the time.
What? And you listened? You knew he hated her, and you seem to be over every day, so it's possible he could be lying, but that E. coli infested cock was just too good to pass up, eh? No! You are just as guilty as he is! I am not about to let her get a pass just because she has a pussy and he's a creepy incestuous goth Elvis wannabe shithead with his reproductive organs on the outside of his body. Sure, she's at least showing remorse, but if this bitch let my mother suffer and die without so much as making an effort to try and help, I'd slap the eyeliner right off her face before she even had a chance to say sorry. If you want to be a feminist movie, go right ahead. But the point of feminism is to make women equal to men. That includes suffering the consequences of your actions. You don't just get to pick all of the nice things that make you all warm and fuzzy inside and then leave all the rest for the men to deal with because it's icky. That's not how equality works. And for the record, before anybody complains, I am a feminist. And I am sick of men being written off as this evil scum with no moral conscience every time they do something wrong, whereas women are somehow justified when they do the same thing. This makes the movement look bad, and it causes more problems than it actually solves.
Yo, suck my balls and go make me a sandwich.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, babe. You want mustard?
Yep.
Then Dawn heads off for the final showdown with Brad because everyone wants to rape this girl. I don't even get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, the actress is very pretty, but everyone loses their minds over how hot she is as if she's Anna Kendrick or something. I mean, she's like, what? A 5, maybe? And I just hate that I like Brad's arc, how he's afraid of vaginas and he's avoided them ever since. So it makes sense that hers was the first he ever saw and it's coming back around full circle. Furthermore, given how protective he was over her to Mr. Nice Guy earlier, it seems he still very much has feelings for her. They could have done so much more with this.
Is she trying to be seductive? See, this is something that my niece used to do to me when she was a baby and I had my lip pierced, and I never really felt anything other than fear that she was gonna rip it out. I wouldn't let him put it in there, Dawn. I mean, he's put it in every booty in the tri-state area. You're more than likely to get a yeast infection, and you're not snapping off scumbag dick for a few days. And, of course, he has a dick piercing. Well, had.
And then his dog eats it. Lovely. At least the dog doesn't die.
Now the dog is gonna be sick. See what you've done, Brad?
Wait. Don't leave me.
She just bit your dick off with her snatch! I mean, I don't have a penis, but if some did that to me, I'd want her as far away from me as humanly possible!
And then, to be fair, they do have some nice little sequel bait, with Dawn heading off to stop all rapists, I guess. It's like the ending to the 2002 Carrie movie. Then she hitchhikes and another man wants to rape her. Are you kidding me? We're not all rapists! And that was Teeth. What a ride it was.
Literally.
I'm so sorry.
The film is decent, I guess. I think I enjoyed it. My main issue is that there's no real narrative and it could have really benefited from one. It's a really well shot and well produced film, but the script was where it was lacking. You feel for Dawn's character, but they just don't give her enough to work with. Her problem should be a subplot based around a main premise, but it's just a loose idea with nothing to tie it around with. Brad is so weird he's entertaining as hell, but the film is just showing all men as evil rapists. It needed more to it. And I'm actually down for a sequel to see where they can go with this. It's fine for what it was, but it could have been a whole lot better.
While I do find this film rather entertaining, I can acknowledge the fact that it's not exactly Oscar material. The acting is over the top, the story is all over the place, and the characters, aside from Dawn, are either pointless or unlikable. I will agree that they should have done more with Brad's arc instead of just making him a pervy douche. In fact, there's actually a lot they could have done with the premise alone, instead of making the whole thing a cautionary tale about not being a dick to women, which you shouldn't be to anyone regardless of gender, but still. At the end of the day, I would recommend this film, possibly with a group of friends, and maybe if everyone is under the influence of something. But maybe also use this as a reminder to not stick your dick where it doesn't belong.
Just so long as I never have to see this movie or those scenes ever again.
Just one more?
No! No!
Rob? Rob? You okay? You know what, I got shit to do, I'm out of here.